Up next on Win, a major overhaul for Calvary Hospital, a damning report into bullying in ACT schools, and celebrating locally owned family businesses.
Across Canberra and its surrounding regions, this is Win News.
Tonight, a damning report into bullying and violence in ACT schools. A former Canberra brothel owner avoids jail after illegally hiring foreign workers. And a major expansion underway at our second biggest hospital. Good evening, I'm Bruce Roberts. Also tonight, the Brave News study shining the light on stories from survivors of domestic violence. Yvette Berry's capability as Education Minister has been called into question following a damning report into school bullying and violence. A parliamentary inquiry has recommended employing full-time social and youth workers at every school and amending the Crimes Act.
The ACT Education Minister determined to focus on the positives of a parliamentary inquiry into school violence.
It confirmed that the ACT government is on the right path in addressing and minimising bullying and violence in ACT schools.
Grove's Win News.
Canberra's unemployment rate continues to be the lowest in Australia. New ABS data reveals only 3.5% of Canberrans are unemployed, with more than 230,000 currently in the workforce. The ACT government guarantees further jobs will open up for nurses, teachers, bus drivers and city rangers as part of new infrastructure plans. With events such as Floriade and the Multicultural Festival, tourism and hospitality are leading the charge, contributing more than $2 billion into the economy. A former Fishwick brothel owner has been handed a suspended jail sentence for forging documents to bring women into Australia to work at her business. A magistrate found the 58-year-old was motivated by financial gain and undermined our borders and sovereignty by committing the crimes.
Jean-Marie Suxon was able to walk free from court today, dodging jail for crimes targeting vulnerable women. She added to seek to infiltrate people into the country undermines the borders and the sovereignty of Australia. Michael Hammond, Win News.
Work at a forest construction site has been suspended after a crane toppled onto a truck. The small crane had been lifting a load from the rig around midday when it overturned. No one was injured, but a non-disturbance notice was issued by WorkSafe as it interviews workers and gathers evidence. ANU researchers are calling on women to speak out about their domestic violence experiences to help develop better strategies to support those affected. It's hoped the study will shed new light on the issue while challenging the victim stereotypes.
Michelle Froome is a well-educated businesswoman and a single mother, but she's also a survivor of domestic violence.
And after the break tonight, locals scramble for their share in a record Powerball draw. Plus, the Canberra business proving success runs in the family. Canberra's newsagents have been in overdrive, with locals clamouring for the chance to scoop up $150 billion in tonight's Powerball. The odds of pocketing the prize are very slim, but the optimistic are already dreaming of ways to spend it.
You've got to be in it to win it. That's the attitude of lotto hopefuls who rushed to stake their claim on a huge windfall.
Shop local. That's the key message of a national campaign to support family-run businesses. The push comes with century-old small businesses under threat thanks to international franchising and online shopping.
From armchairs to ottomans, couches to cushions, even electric recliners.
Time for sport with Mel Russell. And Mel, great news for David Pocock, thrust into the Wallabies starting lineup ahead of the World Cup.
That's right, Bruce. He's one of 6 Brumbies in the side for the clash against Fiji. Plus, the Australian Opals prepare to hit the court at the AIS Arena. Welcome back. The Australian Opals will make a long-awaited return to the court at the AIS Arena tonight when they play host to China. Win News sports reporter Caitlin Chalmers is out there, and Caitlin, you've managed to track down an Opal star.
I have, Mel. I've got UC Caps and Opal Centre Mariana Tolo with me. Tolo, thanks for stopping by to chat. I know you'd rather be out there playing tonight, but how good is it to have international basketball back here in the capital?
Yeah, I would love to be playing out there, but unfortunately I'm injured at the moment. But it's so exciting to see all these fans coming in tonight to watch the game, and it's a rare opportunity to see the Aussie Opals on court. And I'm really excited that it's here in Canberra and I get to be a part of it as well.
We're hoping that's the case too. Thanks so much for joining us tonight.
No, thanks for having me.
Now, there might not be any UC Caps in tonight's game, but there is one familiar face that's hoping to put on a show. Abby Bishop has been cleared to line up tonight after battling illness this week. A welcome return to the AIS Arena for a former UC Capitals star.
Obviously I've spent many years here and I've got some fond memories and some great friends here, so to walk back in the AIS Arena knowing that we have a big game tonight is kind of special.
Tip-off is in just a few minutes' time. Caitlin Chalmers, Win News.
David Pocock will line up alongside Michael Hooper in the Wallabies World Cup opener against Fiji on Saturday. The announcement bringing an end to weeks of speculation concerning just how coach Michael CHEIKA would fit the two flankers into his squad.
More of a threat on the ground. If we play another style of back row, we're probably more a threat on ball carrying or something like that.
Fellow Brumby Rory Arnold will return to the side after overcoming injury, joining Scott Seo, Alan Alatoa and Christian Lealiafano in the 15. James Slipper has been named on the bench. Back home, and Tom Banks and Joe Powell have been named to start for the Canberra Vikings in Saturday's NRC clash against the Western Force. The Wallabies duo expected to add plenty of spark in a clash that could be crucial to the Vikings' finals hopes.
We can go 3-1 up or 2-2, and that makes a huge difference with only three rounds to play after this week.
Will Miller will come off the bench after recovering from a head knock, but Tony Pulu was ruled out this morning due to illness. The side will touch down in Perth later tonight. And Bruce, that is our Thursday Sport.
Lovely stuff, Mel. Thank you very much for that. Chris Polzot joins us now with some weather details. Chris, where's spring gone? Just another overcast day.
Bruce, the clouds should clear tomorrow, delivering a stunning spring day. I'll have the full forecast after the break. Welcome back. Minimum temperatures were generally above average today. Now tonight's weather photo is from Renee. Renee sent through this morning moon shot, slowly fading in that lovely blue sky. I love your work there, Renee. Thank you very much. If you've taken a weather photo and you'd like to see it on the screen, send it through to weather@wintv.com.au. Let's have a look now at some details from today. Rather overcast and a bit of drizzle at the coast. Now at 20 degrees, 19 the top in Ulladulla. Further south was a similar day, Maria, 20 degrees and 24 the top for Bega. Looking inland now, Cooma saw its top temperature around 12:30 today and all the way back to freezing for Perisher and Thredbo. And to the ACT, bit of a cloudy day for Canberra and a low of 8 for Braidwood, moving into the mid-teens before midday and topping out at 18 degrees. On the satellite, a strong and slow-moving high-pressure system near New Zealand extends a ridge towards New South Wales, while a cold front approaches from the southwest. On the synoptic chart, this front is expected to reach the state's far west late Friday, continuing slowly through central parts during Saturday before stalling over the northeast on Sunday. To the forecast for the south coast, partly cloudy with the chance of some morning fog and a possible morning shower for Wollongong, 21 degrees and 21 also down in Ulladulla. Further south, partly cloudy, a slight chance of a shower along the coast, Bateman's Bay, 23 degrees, 24 the top for Bega. Looking inland to the Snowy Mountains, mostly sunny with some strong winds about the Alpine peaks. And to the ACT, partly cloudy with the chance of some morning fog. For Canberra, partly cloudy tomorrow, 24 degrees will be the high. Let's have a look now at Canberra's temperatures for the week ahead. After some potentially decent showers on Saturday, we're likely to return to partly cloudy conditions for most of next week. Temps will dip a little bit on Monday with some morning frost expected for Tuesday, but staying dry again tomorrow, Bruce.
Temperatures in the 20s. Sounds lovely, Chris. Thank you very much for that. And thanks for your company tonight across Canberra and the region this Thursday, September 19. That's how we saw your news. I'll see you for more Win News tomorrow at 6.
This has been a Win News presentation. Win News, Regional Australia's #1 news source.